Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with blue trim. He weighed in at 156.5 pounds. His professional record, 8 wins, 1 loss with 1 draw, 1 win by way of knockout. El Hijo de Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is Geronimo Nahuel Sacco. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks with black trim. He weighed in at 159.5 pounds. He is undefeated in his professional career, 7 wins, no losses, 6 wins by way of knockout. He hails from Gabala, Azerbaijan. Here is Elvin Gambarov.
Caballero, ahora tenemos la instrucción en el camerino, a ver si se protege en todo momento. Remember, get instructions in the back, obey my command, protect yourself at all times. Have any questions? Una pregunta? Touch them up.
Let me see.
All right, so here we go. This is a 4-round fight. Sacco in the black trunks. Gambarov in the white.
You know, Barry, what I remember most about those guys from overseas, they always were strong.
And they're all pretty well schooled too.
Yeah, but they're. I'll tell you what. My experience with seeing those fighters, you know, all the Kazakhstanians and Ukrainians that come over to the United States, they're hungry. They're dedicated. They don't come out here to mess around. I mean, they're full-time boxers. They eat the right food. They don't come here for fiestas, you know?
No, that's right.
They don't come here to party. They really are in a zone, and you see it all the time.
And if you look at his corner, he has Stacy that used to be with Mike Tyson, so that's a experience.
Absolutely, right. Stacy McKinley, right?
Wild right hand and a left hand behind it. These are two actually pretty experienced fighters for a 4-round fight. One's 7-0, one's 8-1. Azerbaijan really starting to move up in boxing circles, especially in the amateurs.
Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan.
Yep.
All these guys are moving up, just like you said in boxing.
Yep. All the stands.
All the stands. Barry, you know, you could have been a comedian.
You think?
Did you ever try it?
Never. Nor would I.
I'm going to buy my ticket.
Good left hand slipped in by Sacco. You gotta like a fighter named Sacco.
Sacco, yeah. Solid shots by Gambarov.
This won't get out of the first round.
See Sacco holding. He's not at the right distance, Sacco. Just kind of like throwing shots and kind of like maybe in survival mode, you know, like fighting scared.
Sacco also pretty squared up in front of Gambarov. Gambarov's got pop. He's whacked 6 of his 7 opponents.
Body shot.
Uh-huh. Going to get another chance to look at a couple of shots of Gambarov in the first. Uzbekistani and
Strong
Ukrainian, and they're all well schooled.
Very well schooled. Same combination. Oh, look at that.
It is
Over
again.
the top.
But again, Sacco's just squared up in front of him.
I think it's going to come over the top, and I think that's going to be the one.
Yeah, he's setting him up. Not too much on the jab, but he changes up that right hand, you know, with the uppercut.
Right.
Or right hand down the middle, or an overhand right.
Good body shot.
One of them.
Right there.
One of us going to land. Here goes again.
Throws punches with intent.
I like to see him loosen up a little bit. He's a little bit too tight, too tense. What do you think, Coach Hunter?
I think so, and I definitely think those right hands right there are what's making this fight, and eventually one of them going to land, and it's going to be a good night, Irene.
Good combination from Sacco there. Left to the head, right to the body.
Good body shot.
A lot of missing. There's a right hand of the body by Sacco. The left hand from Gambarov.
There it is again.
Yep.
Good body shot.
Right down the middle.
I like the change up.
I feel like the pace is maybe slowing down a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. And you saw Gambarov take a step back and take a deep breath.
Another good body shot.
Good one there, too.
I still think you get him out of there. Got 2 more rounds. Well, he's got almost a whole minute here.
Sacco really wild.
But I will say, Barry, the problem with throwing all those power shots, if you notice, like you said, he's starting to slow down. It takes a lot of energy to throw a punch like that.
Right, and a miss may sometimes even more than a make.
Yes.
Look at Sacco standing his ground there, going toe-to-toe with him. Oh,
Good right hand.
bad intentions right there.
Sacco kind of took a step back and grimaced a little bit there. This is round 3 of this 4-round fight. It's been an action fight, actually.
Oh,
There was a good shot to the top of the head, and down goes Sacco, and it's over.
Yeah.
No, it's not even a count.
Good stoppage again by the referee.
Yeah.
What's the referee's name? He's the same guy. He hit him right in the
Burgos.
temple.
Sam Burgos.
Sam Burgos, yes, he hit him right in the temple, Coach Hunter, and he started doing the funny dance, and that's a sign that, you know, when you do that, I'm sorry, I know.
That's almost like that dance called crumping, I think it was.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
That was a good shot, good clean shot.
Good clean shot, and it was a change-up.
Yes. We're going to get a chance to look at this shot, and it was one punch right on the temple, and it dropped Sacco and was well stopped by Sam Burgos. Here it is.
I like what I see in Gambarov.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with, you know,
Solid.
he's raw. I think he's raw with a little bit, and Stacy in his corner. I think he can be taught, and he might be a threat later on down the line.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Stacy has a lot of experience. He's been around.
All right, so we'll jump off the track. When we come back to the Intercontinental Hotel in Miami, we will put a ribbon on a long night of boxing. Don't go away. And we welcome you back to Miami, and so do they. Just about at the end of a long evening of boxing here. We're going to make this decision official, and it was a very impressive knockout, and here to make it official is Bob Alexander.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Intercontinental Hotel in Miami, Florida, your referee in charge, Sam Burgos, calls a halt to the bout at 17 seconds of the third round. Your winner by TKO, still undefeated, Elvin Gambara.
And making a few friends here tonight, I believe, as well.
Yeah, I agree. I saw a lot of skills at Gamadov. You know, he just needs a little bit more seasoning. You know, work on certain things. He's got the right corner behind him, a lot of experience there, and I'm sure we're going to see a bright future, and I'm going to see more of him. And I want to see more of him, too.
All right, let's get a final comment on the evening in general from you, Barry Hunter. We saw a couple of guys. The guy that really stood out for me, the guy you talked about at the very beginning of this show, Marcel Barlatier. He took care of business. I thought Luis Melendez was impressive in his win tonight, and this guy we saw right here, Gambarov, very impressive.
Yeah, I thought that Henry Revolta and his crew did a great job. I saw some promise in a lot of these young fighters, and I'm very much so looking forward to seeing these guys again.
How about you, Raul?
Me too. You know, we had a little bit of everything, and I am going to talk about the main event. Yuniesky's